What is up, everyone? Once again, it is Lovenji here, and we are back with Warhammer Mission 20. We have defeated the Hand of Nagash, and we're in what is essentially the final chapter of the game. We've got one more thing to stop, as per the Liber Mortis. And can you guess what's going to happen to the Chamber Unbreachable yet again? Anyway, without further ado, let's get this underway.
The hand is destroyed, Morgan. Well done. You're even better than I used to be.
High praise. Now let's return to Altdorf and report our success.
So, how did the mission fare?
I learned that the Hand of Nagash was a mighty necromancer captured in a glacier long ages past. But the Undead succeeded in freeing this ancient being.
And what befell this hand?
The Hand went the way of all flesh. I destroyed him.
That's a blessing. I fear to think what power the Dread King might have gained with the Hand at his side.
Congratulations, Commander. You've done well. But there still remains the Black Grail. Volkmar, give us your advice.
Information is scant. You might discover more details at the court of Paravon. As far as I can tell, the Grail resides in Bretonnia. According to some stories, the Black Grail serves an unholy purpose, a dark god. It is said that the Grail is both many and one. Few approach it and live.
I won't let that worry me. I'll ride straight for Bretonnia.
What would Bernhard know of grails of evil? He's a simpleton in the affairs of the supernatural. Besides, Bretonnia is teeming with devil worshippers and comely young witches that would lure him into all manner of depravity.
I wish.
I will ride ahead and consult with a number of witch hunters in Bretonnia on the most likely method of achieving this grail of blackest sin.
Do what you like. I'll do what I must. I'll take my leave, Lord.
Good fortune, Commander.
How are you, Commander? Good to see you again. Heard you were coming this way. I wouldn't say no to joining up with you.
I wouldn't say no either. Glad to have you with us, Asguz. Resume march!
Undead forces sighted ahead. Let me get my axe at them. I'll split their skulls and hack their limbs.
Engage them! Forward!
So here we are with our good friend the Dwarves. Once again, after helping them get back to Karaknorn, they are now here once again, and we're going to help them out. Not that we have much of a choice. So this mission is a very interesting one. You're going to get fast-moving units charging you down both lanes. This map is split by a giant mountain in the middle, and you're going to get cavalry and chariots charging through. It's basically a very mobile unit, so this game is going to teach you a little bit about dealing with mobile units. It's not going to teach you very much at all because this mission is super easy if you deploy in a balanced manner. What this mission does is it punishes you for not paying attention to your flanks. So if one of your sides is more under-deployed and falls, then it all goes to chaos as you start getting flanked by the cavalry. But if you maintain a strong front line, it's a pretty straightforward mission, and I think the video link clues you into that.
Remember Asguz's warning.
So, we're going to start this off the same way we start off most missions. Because this mission relies on a strong front line, we're going to be using the ground firing trick to get some good cannon shots in. If you've been playing like me to this point, you probably don't want to be getting these mortar shots in, because as you can see, the mortar's already level 4, and we still have level 2 infantry at this point in the game. Yeah, ground firing isn't working out too well for me either.
Aye, sir. Forward!
So I'm moving up the dwarfs to protect the wizard because I'm being aggressive with my bright wizard. As you can see, I'm softening up the cavalry for quite a bit. And then I'm using this spell on the far left. It holds regiments in place. In other words, it holds a chariot completely still for the mortar to shoot it.
Enemy sighted!
Again, most of the sources of your casualties in this mission are going to be chariot charges, and with the number of chariots in this mission, if you're not paying attention, it can be really quite a problem. So the Banner of Wrath is doing its work here. You could be using the Flagellants to use the sword as well. And now that we've cleared up one flank, you've got a march down the other flank. By keeping the Bright Wizard in the middle like that, he can provide support to both sides, which is what we're hoping he does. So a quick blast from the horn stops the ogres legging it, and then we can get the infantry in there to help them out.
Charge! Aye, sir.
So even if you just hold the chariots in place, I'm choosing to shoot them with the mortar, but what you can do is use to just hold the chariot in place so that you charge them. They don't do the charging damage if they're not the unit charging. So that's another way to deal with them if you want experience going onto other units. I'm using 2 units to soften these up that really shouldn't be being used to soften up units because of the experience that they have. You should really be getting in there and scrapping with the other units a bit more so they get some kill experience.
Engage.
But one thing you'll notice from the way this mission goes is we'll take very few casualties, which is a good thing, and rare for me in the most recent missions. I've not been doing great on the casualty front.
Charge!
You see, shots like that, they're a beautiful thing to watch, and they also make you just a little bit sad as you imagine all that experience just blowing away in the wind.
Charge!
So this is where it starts getting tricky. As I said, not maintaining a strong front line. Skeletons are now getting quote-unquote through, and they were threatening the wizard for a little while there. So we're just making sure the Flagellants are in place to protect, because our great swords and our dwarves are currently fighting. So I just about get that cancel in. So you want to be really proactively preventing all chariot charges for as much as you can.
Engage.
And that is the mission. It's really simple. The enemy just comes at you with waves of fast-moving units, and you've just got to deal with each side as it comes. This mission will only punish you if you're slow and if you neglect your flanks in a balanced manner, but with the Bright Wizard, you can do this pretty easily. I don't think you need me to tell you anything more. So that's it from me.
We fear the enemy! To the death! Charge! To the death! Watch your fire!
So that was mission 20, and it's a pretty straightforward mission. I don't think you need me to explain it to you any more than I already have. And we're in the part of the game where it's going to start getting a little bit tougher now, and the experience deficits are going to start showing themselves. You know, we're going into the final chapter of the game with level 2 units. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath, and I do apologise for it, but we will see this done. Anyway, as always, like, share the video, leave a comment. I enjoy interacting with each and every one of you, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.